I've been doing it all day.
Okay, I think we're good now. Are we good?
Yeah, I don't hear any echoing from you.
Okay, I muted myself on my computer just so that I can record it. We are recording at this time, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. The only thing I don't like is, oops, that's not what I meant to do.
I'm going to tell you guys, because her and I talked a little bit earlier, you're going to want paper and a pen.
Paper and a pen, good.
Oh.
There we go. Now I can see you all that way. Okay. All right. Here we go. Don't mind my hair. This is all my broken off hair. If you guys don't know yet, I have a lot of my hair and it drives me insane. Okay. Unfortunately, I haven't gone and gotten extensions right here, but you know. So I made my daughter do it for me. And I think it was kind of brilliant, honestly. She's always wanted to do one on her own. So I'm like, yeah, heck yeah, you can do it on your own. I used her. My page is still getting views and stuff. So it's a win-win, right? Okay. So when I print these out, when I'm doing these, I am taking notes galore. And I think that that is probably a big point of this. I'm going to start with, okay. I'm going to start with the comment on 20 non-presenters. I haven't muted anybody, so if you have on, please feel free to mute yourself. Okay. So let's talk about the comment on 20 non-presenters pages, okay? First of all, I personally make a tally system because I want to hold myself accountable and I want to know I'm talking to 20 people. I'm commenting on 20 people. Now, there's also a point where I will start writing names down, like just randomly, and kind of draw arrows back up because there's some people I come across and I'm like, oh, she would be good at this, but I'm not comfortable with writing on her. I'm not comfortable with offering her the opportunity right away. I'm not a good person to cold invite the opportunity. I'm somebody who wants to build a relationship. You know me. I've always preached building relationships. So when commenting, take notes. Remember the people. Now, another thing that I do that's kind of huge and that I have definitely found, I flip back. I've added a little check box up top that says, look back at your past sheets, okay? And that's kind of part of my daily tasks because what I've been finding on my past sheets is names of people who I commented on previously, and I want to go back and see if they've posted again. Now, maybe this time I see that they've posted 3-4 times since the last time I commented 2 days ago. Guess what? That's an invite for the opportunity right there. For me, that would be like, I would move her from just somebody I commented on down to offer her the opportunity. Because I could easily say, what was that? Sorry. I could easily say, okay, girl, I see you're on Facebook all the time. Seriously, have you thought about doing this with me?
Here we go.
Done. That's it. Okay? So keep notes. Keep track. Something that excited me big time, and I'm going to try to go technological on you guys. Okay? Something that excited me big time was Cassie told me about one of her classes that you can make on Facebook. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to show you because I'm just not sure.
We don't know. Sit down. Tyler!
Okay, you all see that where I'm screen sharing?
That way.
Cassie, Michelle, can you guys see that? Jade, anybody? Okay.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. I'm going to walk you through something real quick. Is it clear? Is this difficult?
Hey, Brenna,
Yeah.
have everybody, when you're done asking questions, make sure everybody mutes because there's so much background noise, we can barely hear you.
All right, hold on.
I mean, you can keep us on.
Can you
like,
hear me though on this? Like on
Yes,
my screen share?
yes, we can hear you right now.
Okay. Can you see my screen share though?
Yes, I see your
Okay.
computer. Yep.
Okay. Okay, let me go home. Okay, so if say you get a new friend, right? You've got this little button up here that says one of your people who added you. I'm just gonna go to one of my, one of your persons added you, right? So you go to her profile. What you can do is you can create a list. When you click on this right here, it'll drop down all of your lists. And you click on add to another list. And then it adds all your lists. So I created a list called new friends, okay? Added her to it. So what I'm gonna be able to do then is when I'm on my home screen, and I believe over here under explore, where it says friends lists, it has all of your lists separated. So now all of the people I have put in new friends, when I click on that, okay. My computer likes to give me a hard time sometimes. Now, all the people who I have put in my new friends list are all on this news feed. So I don't have to guess, is this somebody I just met? Is this somebody who I should know? Is this somebody who I've offered the opportunity to? They're all in this news feed. That's pretty phenomenal, okay? Thank you, Cassie, for paying attention.
Hey, Brenna,
Yes?
go back to having everybody mute themselves.
Okay. I'm just gonna go mute you all.
Okay, good. Beautiful.
Hey, Brenna, can that only be done on your computer?
No, it can be done on your phone. As soon as somebody adds themselves to, it's actually probably easier on your phone, but setting it up, I feel like was easier on the computer.
Hey, Brenna,
What?
can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I believe you have to set all your lists up from the computer initially, and then once they're established, you can add everybody from your phone once the lists are there.
Did you get that, Kara?
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Awesome. So, and I also found too, like it earlier today, I got an ad. I'm gonna go find it. Sorry. It was easy. I'm gonna confirm this. Okay, so I got this. Went right to, sorry, you went right to their page as soon as it said so-and-so accepted your friend request, go right to their page and add them to that appropriate list.
Correct.
Seriously, that blows my mind how phenomenal that is. Because if you've been in this business a while, you start to, if it's not somebody who is typically on Facebook, you start to kind of lose track of who have you talked to, who have you not, who's new, who's on your downline, you know, like that all just starts to get jumbled together and you have to really separate. So love that part. Okay, another super easy thing that I feel like everyone is making a little harder, or not everyone, but some people don't know about, is the birthdays. So you might not always get a notification that you have 12 friends that have birthdays today. But what you can do is go into the search bar, search birthdays today, or if you just type in birthdays, it'll say something like birthdays on my friends list or something like that. Click on that, and then it'll pull up a couple, and then click the see all button. When you click that, it'll put them all in a list, and literally it'll leave a text box that all you have to do is write, happy birthday, gorgeous, enter, goes to the next one. Happy birthday, gorgeous, enter, go to the next one. Happy birthday, girl, can't wait to see you, enter, go to the next one. instead of personally having to go to their page, say happy birthday, and then go back. And I know that that sounds like we're lazy, but it's tedious and annoying, and I get it, okay? So happy birthday or birthdays today in the search box. Click on see all, and then start typing happy birthdays away. I personally find that easiest on my computer. Haven't tried it on my phone. The lives. I know that the lives can be intimidating, okay? I know that the thought of going live for 90 days in a row can scare the heebie-bejeebies out of you. It scares me, okay? But like Cassie and I were talking earlier, it does not have to be about a product every single day. It can be anything. Like think about your brand and think about what makes you. So when I think about me, I know anxiety is a big thing. I know coffee is a big thing. My teeth, like my journey with my teeth, that's a big thing. Just lots and lots of stuff. So think about what makes you you, and don't be afraid to go live on it. Just make it a topic. And if you slide in a lippy while you're doing it, if you're in front of your mirror, putting on something, getting ready, just talking, don't feel like it has to be like, and now I'm going to put my blush on. You know, if people ask, which they will, I promise you they will, then tell them, oh yes, this is Stately. It's actually on sale right now, or we actually have it right now, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it does not have to be all about the business. It can be about your life, because we're about building relationships. So let people get to know you, let people get to trust you, and all of that. Like I said at the beginning of this, I didn't know what I was going to do today. I had plenty that I could do, but I was trying to prepare for this. We had just gotten home from gymnastics. You know, we all have our list, our bucket list of things that are going on. And so I said, hey, Cambria, do you want to do Mommy's Live for her? She's like, yeah. I'm like, yes, that's a win. So just don't make it harder than it already is. And now I will also say, I am allowing myself 2 cheats a week, 2 days that I'm not forcing myself to go live. I am trying 2 days to do a full face of makeup or a quick look or something. And I am focusing on just certain products. So I went live on just the mascara. I went live on just lip stains one day when I was getting ready to go out on the boat. You don't feel like you have to do 90, 30-minute lives to be part of this. Okay. Okay. Let me see. The motivational post, I feel like everybody gets. The family post, super easy. Something you like. Something you like. That could be, look at this brand of paper clips. I love it. I have no idea. That could be new lippy. Love it. That can be anything. It really, anything can fit into this one. An engagement post. They don't have to all be those. Which do you like? A, B, or C? Would you choose a chewy cookie or a crunchy cookie? They don't have to be those pictures. Ask a question that gets engagement. Last night, Stella got sprayed by a skunk. I put it out there. What's the best thing to get rid of a skunk spray on a dog? Asking for a friend. That post got so much engagement, and so many people were saying the same thing over and over and over again that it was like, I've already washed my dog, but thanks, guys. Yeah, baby. You say hi to the ladies?
No, I'm hungry.
Ask Cambria to help you. She'll get you a snack. Okay, message and thank those that have commented on and or liked or shared your lives. Seriously, there's so much you can do here. So much. This can be the people who, you know, at first I wasn't getting a ton of people that liked or shared. I'm not getting a ton of people that share yet. But even people who comment, I am messaging and saying, hey, seriously, thank you so much for participating in my live. It means the absolute world to me. That's all I'm saying to them. There was a couple people I did it, and it was almost like it was a follow-up because people were like, hey, no problem. I've really been wanting the mascara or whatever. So just do it. Get it done. Check that box off. Add 5 new Facebook friends. What I didn't realize for the longest time was that when people were saying, are you adding 5 Facebook friends a day? I was clicking the add button 5 times a day, and that was it.
Okay.
Please. Go. Go sit down.
Hi.
I was clicking the add button 5 times a day, and that was it. And this has been a game changer for me with the amount of people I'm adding to my Facebook, because now I am making sure I get 5 people added every day. Today, I ended up with 11. That's a win. That's a win. I'm not going to take tomorrow off because I ended up with 11. I'm still going to go forward because I know it's going to get me results in the end. Because I'm going to put all those people in my new friends list, and I'm going to go turn those people into my 20 people who I need to comment on, and eventually they're going to shift over into my people who I'm going to offer the opportunity to or ask to host a party. Do you see how it trickles? Like that's the beautiful dynamic. They start off by getting on my Facebook. I start by commenting on them, and then either it stays there and I start building a relationship, and some I can quickly move into one of the other sections to help me out. Follow up daily with 5 customers. I'm going to be honest. I thought I was doing follow-ups. I thought I was fine. I was making sure my girls were covered, so on and so forth. But I have been floored at what it has changed my business to write these people's names down. Okay. The littlest thing, I swear to you. So the first thing I do when I'm starting follow-ups is I go into my back office and I look at the recent orders, or I keep in my mind, like today, okay, somebody ordered, so I need to check on it tomorrow, okay? And I am going to those people as soon as it ships and saying, oh, your order is on its way. I'm so excited. It's expected to be here this day. Just to get them excited. I want them excited. I'm excited. I want them excited, okay? That's first and foremost. And then if I need more people to fill in that 5, which I've been trying to get 10 every day, just to push it a little further because I've been finding sales in my follow-ups. Shocker. I go deeper. I go back further in my list, and I'll look for names of people who I haven't talked to. Or I'm even looking for names of people who I normally talk to, but I intentionally say to them, hey girl, just doing my follow-ups, making sure your foundation is still treating you good. I talked to her yesterday about something else because I was building that relationship, but today I'm being intentional and talking about the products, and I get to find an answer like, oh yeah, everything's good, or oh my gosh, I'm getting low, or oh my gosh, hey, I actually have been watching this. When you put it on the product, they might be more inclined to talk about product versus if you're just keeping it personal, okay? The opportunity post. The opportunity post and the hosting a party post are my last boxes to get filled in. And I quickly figured that out. If you're like me, raise your hand. So I talked to my friend Robin today. Robin hit Black status back in April, and she started her 90-day run. We're gonna have to turn another show on for Brecken. Daddy's mowing. She started her 90-day run 2 weeks ago. She is actually part of the big push of why we're doing our own. Give me 1 second because this multitasking is not going to go very good. I'm sure you all have a wonderful view up my nose. All right, babe, there you go. Where was I? Oh, so she's a big reason of why we're doing this. She, in the past 2 weeks, has sponsored 3. And so that's a spot I struggle with. So I went to her and I'm like, okay, girl, like, tell me what you're doing. I'm sure it's not like rocket science, but what you're doing is clearly working. So tell me what you're doing. And she said she printed out her VIP list. She printed every name out in her VIP list and put something by their name. Have asked, have hosted a party, so on and so forth, or people who haven't even joined. Okay, so now those are the people who, in my mind, are going to go to the new friends list so that I can start building that relationship with them, right? Okay, so where was I going? So she printed out that list. I'm doing this because I've got over 700 women in my VIP group. I don't know how many you have, but those are women at your fingertips that have been watching you for your journey. Unless they haven't joined, then we got to do something about that, right? So go utilize those people. And I think putting it down on pen and paper is going to blow our minds. She has 6 weeks of contacts, of names written out already for 6 weeks of people that she is going to offer the opportunity from, just from printing her VIP list out and going through it that way. So if you're struggling, there's an idea for you. One thing that I personally do you want to say hi to the ladies, Joelle? One thing that I personally do is I go to my active chats. Like, I constantly have my chat up on my computer, and I will look at who's active. And if it's a name that I don't recognize, I'll go to her profile, kind of get a feel for something. If she's in another direct sales company, if she's somebody who I could just automatically, from looking at her profile, if she continuously posts, if she shows that she loves makeup, if she's a stay-at-home mom, whatever it is. See what I can feel out from stalking her Facebook, and then I'll start conversation with her. I have done a couple of cold messages. Not many of them have gotten me anywhere, but I know people have had success with that, so I'm not discounting it. Ask 3 loyal customers to host a party. All right, so I have stopped, shouldn't say stopped. I have turned my focus to 3-day lash bashes, running them Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. When I am looking at a girlfriend of mine who, we've got some random dogs at our house. Must be our neighbors. That's interesting. We are neighbors with some lesbians who are awesome. I freaking love them. They're hilarious. Okay, anyway, sorry. Side note. So hosting, sorry. So I feel like since I've done this, since I've changed it up, I have something of more value to offer to people, especially people who have done a 10-day party with me. I can easily go to them and say, I mean, there's so many girls right now who want the Epic, who haven't bought, who have been liking my stuff, who have been seeing it. So I'll say to them, like, hey girl, I know you want the Epic mascara. I am willing to offer it to you at 50% off just for hosting a 3-day lash bash to me. If you are like me, if you've been in this business for a little while, you probably have some half-offs building up, right? Yeah, okay, I have like 78. I'm not going to do anything with them. They keep falling off of my thing because I don't use them fast enough, right? So I personally am okay with offering 50% off a product for somebody to host a party for you. The beginning of my business, 100% hands down, I offered free product to get people to host parties for me. I knew parties were going to be the way that we could do this, that I could build, I could expand, okay? It's still that way today. So if you're not partying, please party, please party. Because again, why do we party? I'm okay giving the 50% away because we party to build our network. We party to expand. We party to just get more contacts. So if she's happy because she's getting half off of a product, I'm happy because I'm getting her contact list. See what I'm saying? If you don't have 50% off, but you can afford to buy a set of 10 liners at 50% off and then give free liners away, that's something I used to do. I also used to do mineral pigments, which obviously they're gone, but lip glosses, you can buy them in a set of 10 as well, and do that. Just some thoughts. I'm not one to say you have to spend money to get somewhere in this business, but I think that it is evident if you have the opportunity to do it, you're going to get somewhere. You're going to. Let me look through my notes. I also feel like I am more confident in it going into these 3-day lash bashes. I'm more confident asking people to do them for me because they're only 3 days. I leave the link open the full 10 days, but I'm only posting content for 3 days. So I can already tell in my verbiage to people, I've been like, hey girl, if you want 50% off, I'd be happy to do a 3-day lash bash for you. Already I am showing them like, I'm confident of doing this. I'm doing them a favor. You know, like, I don't know. I have just felt better about it instead of dragging my head, trying to find people to host 10-day parties where I talk about our whole gamut of everything. It gets long. Okay. I've also, in my follow-ups, I have come across people who have said, oh yeah, I've been meaning to order this, or yeah, I've been looking at this, or yeah, I've been wanting this, whatever it is. I'm writing them down on my page. And then that way, on my day that I'm going to put a bulk order in, when I'm trying to gather gather people to go in for a bulk order, I am going back through all my pages, thumbing through and being like, oh, write her name down, write her name down. Oh, got her. And I'm going back, following back up with those girls. Hey girl, got an order going in today. I know you're interested in would you like me to snag it for you? Okay. That's it. Always end in a question. Always end in a question. Write their names down, take notes and refer back to it. Make sure you're adding 5 friends a day and writing their names down. Once you get your 5, don't stop writing their names down. Like say you wake up in the morning and you have 3 people who accepted you, go back to that day and write their name down, because you need that record so that you know what to do with it after they get added on your list. Cassie also talked about something that was from, I think, Bree's class about, okay, so say somebody ordered from me today, okay? So I know in about 5 days, I need to have her on my follow-up list. So I'm going to, on my little papers, I'm going to thumb back 5 and write her name automatically on that list so I don't forget to follow up her. That's just another way of doing it. It made sense to me. So I wanted to share that. Take notes, take notes, take notes. Oh, and so that list, you can have a new friends list. You can have a downline list. You can have a Y sisters list. Those are just some of the ideas. You can have a customers list. Oh no, 10 minutes. Okay. You can have so many different lists on your Facebook so that you can stay organized and go through. Facebook automatically sorted a Westerville list for me when I moved down here. All my people who are in Westerville, so I'll click on that every now and then and go through and make sure I'm commenting on them. So I need to build relationships down here, you know. So definitely like the Westerville or the lists option. I would also want to encourage you for the lives, find something that works for you. Find a time that, I'm not saying go live all the time at the same time, but find something that works for you. So every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I sit in the carpool line by myself, or I might have 1 or 2 kids with me waiting to pick my child up. I thought to myself how that would be an awesome opportunity for me to continue to brand myself and just have girl talk or whatever it is. Just find something that works for you and run with it. You might be scared to do it at first, but just do it. Just do it. Be vulnerable. You're going to bring value to people's lives. I guarantee there are people out there who need to hear it and who would love to hear it. I think that's it. Cassie, did I forget anything? I unmuted you.
Oh, I just went to do it and muted myself. No, I think that was everything that we talked about. Yeah.
I do have one more thing. Sorry. As far as those 50% offs too, if you have a whole bunch sitting, when I do follow-ups, if, you know, she comes back and says, hey, you know, everything's great. And I'm like, oh crap, that's not the response I wanted. I wanted you to buy something. I will say, okay, well, just if you're interested, I do have a buy one, get one half off waiting for you. If there's something else you wanted to replace in your makeup bag. That's been working for me as well, because they're like, oh, discount? Like, hello, buy one. So I'm still getting PRS and they're getting a half off. Just another thought. Anybody have questions? I'm going to go ahead and unmute everybody. If you have questions, we might have a couple minutes. I hope this helped. I was looking at things thinking like, man, I just truly feel like there's so many things that I personally take for granted that I have found value in, and maybe people are thinking of it different ways. So I hope this was helpful. Hi, Diane. All right, girls, if not, I'm going to hop off. I'm going to figure out how to upload this to YouTube and share it in our group. And yeah, thank you guys for showing up. Sorry, it was a little technical difficulty at first, but we got it. All right. Love you, girls. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.